Emiko Raiko.
またパンクラスに戻ってこれたんでちょっと嬉しいです。試合ごとにいろんなことができるようになってる自分をすごい楽しんでますよね。いやすごい強い選手で、最初相手見た時こいつ強えなと思って、しかもね自分の最も苦手な、サウスポーで背も高いし得意のパンチでスカッとぶっ倒して勝ちたいです。
Kseniia, Guseva.
Hello everyone, my name is Kseniia Guseva. I'm from Russia, South Emiko, from Mati team. I'm very glad to be in Japan and I want to show you a great fight.
Да, конечно, как любой боец хотел бы.
Kseniia Guseva versus Emiko Raiko. 3 5-minute rounds in the women's flyweight division. Coming out in the blue corner all the way from Russia, Kseniia Guseva. A record 3-0-1 draw as a professional MMA fighter, 24 years of age. All 3 wins by way of knockout, all with her hands. She has very good boxing skills. Made her debut 2 years ago with a knockout win in 20 seconds.
Wow, that is impressive. I must say, she looks like she's never been hit in her life.
Incredible. She started judo when she was a kid, moved on to Muay Thai, and then from the age of 22 started MMA. So she's been doing MMA just for 2 years now.
Wow. So even though her record is 3 wins, no losses, and 1 draw, she has a lot more experience in other fighting events.
Yep, and she clearly has very good boxing skills. She's southpaw, which, as we saw in the preview there, Emiko Raiko she's had a lot of trouble with southpaws in the past. Having said that, Raiko's hands are pretty good. Her boxing is not shoddy at all. But Guseva, I'm really looking forward to seeing her making her Pancras debut today.
Yeah, it is an interesting matchup because Raiko is an ex-professional boxer, right? So what is she going to do against the taller, longer Kseniia?
Yeah, because she doesn't have training partners out here like that to mimic that.
That's right. That's a good point.
Although Raiko does get trained very strictly under Ryo Chonan at Tribe Tokyo MMA. And here she is, Emiko Raiko, 43 years of age. "19 years difference." So technically she could be her mother.
No.
A record 8-4. She's riding a 6-fight win streak at the moment. Won her Pancras debut back in 2015. She then moved on to fight Rin Nakai. Unfortunately lost that. That was Pancras 279 in July 2016. Nakai just put some horrible ground and pound elbows on her. And that was her last loss. It was the last time she lost. So Raiko's been doing well. She's got a lot of experience now. She's got a lot more tools in the bag. Made her debut in 2014, so she's been fighting 4 years now at MMA. She's very tenacious. She's got good hands, as you know.
That's right.
She has a boxing background. So although she's 43 years of age, she's evolved very well as an MMA fighter. And Guseva, still young, still early in her career, but she's shown a lot of promise.
That's an interesting point. So let's see if there are any holes in Kseniia's game that maybe Raiko could take advantage of. I feel like on paper, Kseniia might have the advantage on the stand-up portion as far as reach goes and youth.
Yep, you'll see when they come together here the height difference and reach difference.
Kseniia
Guseva!
赤コーナー163センチ 57.05 キロ8勝4敗1ノーコンテストライジングアカデミーライカー
Emiko Raiko! Referee Kenshi Serizawa will bring them together. Just a little bit of tape action here. Guseva's gloves have not been taped for some reason. An oversight in the back.
Yeah, usually the Pancrase crew is pretty diligent. A lot of events in the States or overseas compared to Pancrase are like night and day. Here it runs like clockwork. Everyone is where they're supposed to be. It's quite a pleasure to be fighting under a Japanese organization.
Yeah, everything's clockwork out here. Referee Serizawa brings Raiko up to face her noticeably taller opponent all the way from Russia. 19 years between them. Raiko has 1 KO and 1 submission on her record. Let's see what she can do tonight and how far she's evolved and how she can deal with this tall, younger Russian knockout artist. Very confident looking, very Muay Thai looking style from Guseva.
That's right.
Sharp jab.
That is. A really tight stance, tight fighting stance. I like how she keeps her hands up. Good guard there.
That jab's already going in there. How's Raiko going to deal with this? That's the question.
Yeah, good
Oh,
defense.
nice combination off the bat there from Guseva.
Good defense from Raiko, but she needs to get away from the cage. Yeah, and she does that. She moves back to the middle of the cage.
Oh!
It's really a tough fight for the shorter fighter with the shorter reach advantage because you got to be aggressive. You got to have that non-stop game, constantly stepping inside, putting that pressure, force the inside game.
You've got to find different windows and doors to get in.
That's right. It's easier for the person with the reach advantage to kind of sit outside and wait for the opponent to step in.
Raiko trying to back up Guseva there. Not really doing too much. A little feint there from Guseva. Nice jab. 1-1-2 there.
Yeah, really sharp. I like how she's staying very straight.
She goes to the body after those punches too. Very smooth. Raiko firing back but not landing.
Guseva lands a short right hand hook on the top of Raiko. Raiko with her chin position is so good. She keeps her chin down, so any punches that Kseniia does land, they're like glancing blows on the top of the forehead of Raiko.
Set that jab up with the uppercut there.
Raiko's got to be careful putting her head down like that. Nice kick from Kseniia.
So far it's all the Russian here in this third fight of the night. Pancrase 297 in the women's division here.
Raiko's got to find a way to get inside the pocket and push.
Oh! Rocked her head back with the shin kick to the forehead. Kseniia Guseva.
Looks like she might have wanted to trade that head kick for a clinching match, but Kseniia did not let her have it.
Nice sharp hands from Guseva.
So that's what Raiko wants to do. She wants to get in and land that combination. But Kseniia is doing a really good job of keeping her away with those straight punches and those jabs.
Looking for a hip toss here.
And she gets it.
Gets it into side mount. Good
Into
work
side
from
mount.
the young Russian.
In the wrestling world, call this the head and arm position. There's an arm bar here.
How does Raiko pop out the back here?
Well,
as I asked that question, she does
She
it.
shows us. She displays. This is how you do it, Stuart.
Okay.
And she reverses position. She gets her back. Looks like she's attempting a seatbelt ride here.
3 minutes elapsed. Just under 2 minutes left on the clock in this first round.
Oh, nice takedown. Nice control. Able to get her hooks in.
Yeah, Raiko has one hook in there.
She has her right leg in.
She's staying tight to the back of Guseva.
Guseva looks like, good back control, good rear mount control.
Guseva staying calm and collected, as we often see Russians do.
That's right. Look at her just peel the leg of Raiko off.
Yep, she's out of trouble.
She's staying balled up, her chin tucked in. Raiko getting her hooks back in there.
Putting some pressure on the ankles of Raiko with her left leg.
That's right, and as long as Raiko doesn't cross her legs together, then she's pretty safe from any kind of submission there.
Just under 1 minute left in the first round.
But Kseniia is trying to peel those hooks off, get those hooks off so she can get a reverse or get an escape here. Oh, some action here, some scrambling.
Good work from the Russian.
Creating some holes. Raiko still staying tight on top, showing some good rear mount technique here. Now let's see if she can break Kseniia down again.
Yeah, Raiko trains all over the place, but over at Tribe Tokyo MMA under Ryo Chona, they do a lot of position training.
Right.
So this is a position that she's trained over and over again with a number of different professional fighters above her in level.
Right.
Last 10 seconds.
Wow. Big hammer fist from Raiko. She knows time is short. She's trying to rack up those points, get some damage in there.
End of the first round. Raiko looking very aggressive there, but the first half of that round was all Guseva.
For you anime fans out there, you can see Raiko, the orange and the blue.
That's right. Here's that shin kick to the forehead.
She goes and follows and grabs Kseniia's leg. Maybe going for a takedown, but did not get it.
The open scoring tells us Raiko did enough to win that first round.
It was definitely the takedown, the back control, and she was able to land a bit of ground and pound of her own.
Yep, she turned that first half of the round in her favor into the second half. And the judges believe that was enough. We come into the second round now in the women's flyweight fight tonight. Third on the main card, Pancras 297. Kseniia Guseva, all the way from Russia, versus Emiko Raiko. Again, good combinations from Guseva.
Raiko doing just enough to step back, step out of range. Raiko putting her head down, trying to get in, trying to make some holes, trying to get in. But Kseniia is staying very active with her punches. Every time Raiko steps in, boom, boom, she's met with some jabs and straight right hands.
Back to the high kick, Guseva.
Just missed that one.
That long reach and those long legs. Back to the high kick again, followed up.
Wow, she landed that. Even if Raiko had her hand up there, it definitely went through. Raiko's got to be careful. I see her right hand dropping just a little bit more, and she's going to be vulnerable to that high kick.
Yeah. She obviously has to worry about that high kick, but Guseva's thrown up a couple of lead uppercuts as well, which is never a encouraging thing when you're somebody shorter with a lesser reach and trying to get in.
Right. So Kseniia does have a really good game plan. It's that anti-grappling striking.
Guseva just going from left to right, from high to low, hands and legs.
Right, and a good combination from Raiko. That straight body punch with the left hook to the head is a good combination against a tall southpaw.
Raiko stumbled a little bit there. It looked like she had her rocked. I'm not sure, but she seems to be getting a little bit more anxious, a little bit desperate here to turn this Second round in her favor again.
Well, she landed that right hook again off the temple of Raiko.
Looking for the low kick there from Raiko, not landing. She's throwing her hands out there, keeping busy, which is good, but not landing anything on the face of Guseva at all.
It's a really technical boxing match so far.
Nice 2-1 to a kick combination there from Guseva, halfway through the second round.
Just excellent. Kseniia's combinations are so smooth.
Beautiful. Raiko, however, very tough and durable.
And that's what she needs to do. If she can get a takedown before the end of the half, there you go. She landed that combination again. It's that straight right hand with the follow through with that left hook.
2 minutes left in the second round. Popping that jab in constantly, followed by the two, back to the kicks.
And all that stuff is going to keep Raiko away. She lands that another nice jab. Every time she steps within range, boom, Guseva shoots it off.
Guseva not holding back at all. She just keeps throwing out the combinations.
And she's being real smart here, conserving energy, being very technical at that range, just circling around Raiko.
She's found her way in now.
Yep. Now, if she can get this takedown, then she could do what she did in the first round.
Swinging wild now, Raiko.
Swinging for the fences.
1 minute left in the second round. This second round looks like it's going in the favor of the Russian.
That's right. And here we can see the two different game plans where Raiko was to get in, to clinch up and get the takedown, where Kseniia was to keep her away with those uppercuts, the combinations, the jabs, the straight right hands. There's still time. See if Raiko can get that takedown here.
Guseva's knees look quite devastating as well. She's popping them right into the stomach and the solar plexus of Raiko.
The thing about Raiko's strategy, where it's very wrestling centric, is it's very tiring. You know, you need a big gas tank. You need a lot of energy and stamina to do it. When you're fighting someone that's bigger and more heavier, and possibly stronger than you, it's going to make you even more tired.
Final seconds on the clock in the second round.
Wow, Kseniia. Just accurate punches as well. Kseniia didn't even wait for the stool. She just went down and
she's looking a little bit tired at the end of that second round, but she did a lot of good work.
Look at that high kick that landed.
Very impressed with her combinations, keeping busy, following everything up.
So there's that straight body with the left hook from Raiko that she found success with. She threw that combination about 2 times.
Yeah, Raiko, that was the only effective punch she landed in that round.
That's right.
And the open scoring tells us Kseniia Guseva wins the second round. So that's 1 round apiece coming into this third round in the women's flyweight division.
So what are they going to do? Is Raiko going to continue with her strategy, go for that takedown again?
Third and final round underway.
Kseniia being very aggressive. Aggressive combinations. I don't know if Raiko has the stamina to get that takedown again, to finish that takedown. Wow, we're seeing some knees now from Kseniia. She's timing those takedowns now. You can see the lip of Raiko is starting to swell up.
Yeah, she's taking a lot of damage here in this fight with this young, aggressive Russian.
But Raiko gets in real early in the round, but they're against the cage. It's a very difficult place to finish from. Statistically, very low percentage to get a takedown against the cage.
unless you're Satoru Kitaoka.
That is correct, because that's, for him, statistically, that's where all his takedowns come from.
1 minute elapsed in this third and final round.
Kseniia just landing those jabs almost every time. Wow, big combination from Kseniia.
Yeah, she's battering up the face of Raiko here.
We see Raiko just slowing down just enough, opening up just enough for Kseniia to get more accurate.
Raiko still pushing forward, throwing wildly. Incredible.
She hasn't taken one step back yet.
Nothing is backing her up. She's taking knees, high kicks, all kinds of punch combinations, and still she moves forward.
There's that body punch, got to follow with the left. There wasn't much power on that left hand though. We're seeing some elbows now from Kseniia as Raiko steps inside. Oh, another big elbow attempt there.
Yeah, the second elbow I saw in this round from Guseva.
She's looking for that body straight, that left hook again.
Raiko, no give up in this woman whatsoever.
The heart, man. She's got the underhook. But I'm not sure she has that energy to finish, to get that takedown. Well, she's got that body lock now. Oh.
Guseva ends up on top here. A little bit of a scramble going on. What can Raiko do with this?
Oh, Raiko turns it around.
He reverses it over halfway through the third and final round.
Kseniia wants to get out. Raiko wants to keep her down here, but she just can't keep her down here. Kseniia pretty much smashed her the first half of that round. She needs to finish this round with authority.
2 minutes left. Still anyone's fight, guy.
That's right. Kseniia's got her legs on the hips of Raiko. It's a good defensive move. And she's controlling the top head of Raiko. She's resting now. She cannot rest right now.
Yeah,
she's
her hands
resting.
are on the canvas, her left hand's on the canvas, which is not a good idea.
Right. And she's allowing Raiko to lock up her arms, to gather her arms up.
Raiko has underhook on the left. Trying to go for the pass guard here.
Yeah, she needs to get her hands inside on the chest. She's got to get her arms free and get her posture back before she thinks about passing.
Yeah, that reversal is not going to be enough to win her this round.
Exactly. There we go.
On the feet, back up on the field. 1 minute left on the clock.
Kseniia where she wants to be. Raiko needs to drop Kseniia. She needs to drop her. She needs to get in there, force that brawl.
She's trying.
Hook. She's trying. She's not backing down. And Kseniia's doing the right thing. Stay with those straight punches. Keep her out of range. Good kick, good combination with Kseniia again.
Still with the combinations here. Kseniia Guseva, the young Russian. She got clipped there from Raiko, but she still fires back. Raiko, absolutely no give up in her at all.
No.
Pushes forward, backs it up against the cage. Just 20 seconds left on the clock.
Short time. Can she finish with a takedown?
Less than 10 seconds. She's firing knees in there. No takedown attempt. 2, 1, and that is it.
Wow, maximum effort from both fighters.
A battle
right
of
down to
wills.
the end. That's right.
Very consistent with her strikes and combinations. Kseniia Guseva.
Yeah, really sharp stand-up, Kseniia. I'm very impressed with her technique.
The damage visible on the face of the 43-year-old Emiko Raiko. She gave everything in there, but it looks like the Russian is going to walk away with a V today.
ジャッジ島村29対28青グーセバジャッジ高本29対28赤ライカ
So far, got 1-1 to split, folks.
29対28。青グセバよって判定2対1勝者青コーナー。
Kseniia Guseva walks away with a split decision victory.
Yeah, well-deserved win.
Excellent Pancras debut from her today. I'm really looking forward to seeing her fight again.
Very exciting fighter. There's a reason why she doesn't look like she's been punched before, because she doesn't get punched.
Let's see some of.
There's that uppercut you were talking about.
Yep.
Just a lot of combinations, always finishing with leg kicks.
Yeah, she's obviously prepared very well for this, and coming in here, 6-hour time difference, but she's been here since early last week, so she's been able to get over the jet lag.
Good.
Back to her feet there,
right.
just constantly firing
Right.
combination after combination on the button.
A lot of effort from Raiko, but ultimately it was the technique and the heart of Kseniia that won this fight.
Big congratulations to the young Russian, Kseniia Guseva.
All right, next up, we're in for a treat.